Hey guys, Fuchsia Vixen here, and I think it is absolutely, so bullcrap, all this stuff people are talking about this palette. If you properly know how to apply makeup, this is the best palette. They have the most craziest colors and the most beautiful pigmented colors that I guess from what I'm experiencing is that people just aren't used to colors being that pigmented that they're like, holy shit. There is a lot of fallout, that I can admit to, but with some pressed pigments, when it's so highly pigmented, it is gonna have some fallout. So let's be nice to Anastasia Beverly Hills. These guys are running a giant empire. I did this look and the colors blended seamlessly. The only brush that I used the entire time and the only colors I used the entire time was the brush it came with, which is kind of like a synthetic heat and it seems almost like it's almost a little more natural, but I'm sure it's not. But that's the only brush I used. I'm not wearing falsies right now. I did my brow real quick. I'm not wearing any sort of um, foundation, primer, nothing. I didn't even prime my freaking lid, okay? And this is how it came out. It's not really giving it justice. Hold on, let me get my little selfie thing here. By the way, you guys, this thing is incredible. So, it's my little secret weapon. So, as you can see, it blended seamlessly. And just by using that little applicator, like the little brush it came with, I'm shook. I mean, these are real results, people. You can't complain with that. I think it came out absolutely beautiful. So, I don't know what everybody's issue is with it. I think it's a beautiful palette. So everything that I used, it's so sturdy. I love the velvet on it. If you're not like a slob, then you really don't have to worry about getting it dirty. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's so felted, and I just love the feeling of it. But when you open it up, I love how it's so thick and sturdy. Um, I did blow it out, so it's got a little bit of mess in there. But obviously you can tell which colors I used. This does retail for like $42. So I got two of them because I loved it so much that I stand behind Anastasia Beverly Hills and I stand behind their product. Um, I love the colors in here. Nobody has done this, really. So the only colors I used were, I used a little bit of the Cube, I used Dawn, I used the Roxy, I accidentally dipped into Fudge. But I used the Cube, the Dawn, the Adorn, the New Wave. I used All Star and Rowdy. So this look was made with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors total. So what I did was I drug All Star all along the bottom lash and around the waterline, and I used it as a liner, which gave this really pretty purple effect, which really makes my green eyes pop. I have these really crazy hazel eyes, and I used the Cube in the tear duct area and the brow bone. I used the New Wave and the Dawn as a transition shade and in the crease. And then I used Adorned on half my lid. Then I went in with the All Star and made an outer kind of angle. Then on the very end, I used the Rowdy on the very end. I think this came out like beautifully. I just wish you guys could see it in person because the light in here just really doesn't showcase how glittery and like shimmery this is. It's so beautiful. And like I said, I had zero trouble blending any of this, especially when I used their brush. Like, maybe nobody used the brush, and maybe that's why they're having trouble blending it. But I am so sick of all the negative comments that people have against this product. If you go and you look at like what everybody's saying about the Subculture palette, they say some nasty stuff about this palette, and like, I'm not gonna stand for it. If you know what you're doing and you know how to apply makeup properly, especially if you're used to using high quality pigmented colors, then you would know that you can apply these things without any issues and blending issues. I think people were expecting to have to prime and do all these things to their lid before they added all these colors, but what I'm finding is that I didn't prime my lid at all. I didn't put anything on it, and the colors blended seamlessly. And they are so highly pigmented that you don't need it. And like, obviously you want it to last a little longer, put a setting spray on after the fact. Don't go and play with something that's already incredible. Like, if it's not broke, don't fix it, girl. So, that being said, I give Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture Palette 2 thumbs up. I'd give it another one, but my thumb is holding this camera. I love you all. I love, I'm like living for this look. I wanted to apply lashes, but it's like 2 in the morning. I was just going over videos. I am a single mom of 2 children, and whenever I have any alone time, it's normally late at night. I'm always watching videos. I'm always perfecting my craft, and I just saw all this tea spilling about this like product. People going crazy over it, and I just think it's not right because the proof is in the pudding, bitches. Absolutely beautiful. Well, I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and stay tuned to the next one. Again, this is Fuchsia Vixen. Don't forget to like this video, and for shits and giggles, go check out some of the tea that's been spilling about the Subculture palette. I'm sure you've heard about it. I will be doing a tutorial on how I did this on the next video, so stay tuned, babies, till we meet